Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces. This is your daily vibe from your guide's message for August the 7th. Let's see what we have here for our tarot messages. We've been given the universe. We've been given the King of Swords. We've been given the Hermit. And the final card we've been given is the Hangman. So the universe is the world card. Okay, so let's see what we have here starting off. Well, we've been given the Phoenix, and it's how's that for happily ever after. So there may have been some challenges that, Pisces, we've been known for having gone through a lot of things in the last 10 to 12 years, a lot of turmoil and a lot of challenges, but we're coming out the other side of it. This is going to be a good year, 25. This started to shift actually a couple of years ago for the better. We made mindful choices and decisions to change things in our lives, to tweak things and pivot a bit more. And now you're going to find that you're coming out the other side better than and stronger than ever. The world is your oyster. You have this ability, the universe, to move towards what it is you want. You've got that ability now. The world is at your feet. This is a card of good luck, good karma, end of one cycle, and the beginning of a brand new one. Reaching out, making those changes to benefit you and bring you in more prosperity. Coming in next, we have the card Homeward, and it says, take yourself out on a date. I love it. So it's an interesting card. It's about not needing anybody else to do anything for us at this time. We need to realize that we're capable of taking care of ourselves, right? So don't be afraid to do that. Move towards something. Do something that you want to do. Slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Let's take ourselves out on a date of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. So this is about taking care of business for ourselves, right? Doing things that are right for us. I want to go back to this one again, okay? No matter how hopeless we may be feeling at this moment, know that we can and will survive whatever trials we've been put through. From the ashes of the past, we shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whispering of our name. I had to read that from the book because it's such a beautiful message. Spirit was telling me, go back to that book and read that to you. So Pisces, we need to know that we need to get out of our own heads. We need to be more positive. We need to stop presuming and assuming the worst of a situation if it hasn't happened ASAP, because we're not the most patient. I've said this a million times. I know we're not the most patient sign out there, but we need to just realize that things are going to improve because the world is our oyster and we can go after it. Homeward bound, yes, taking care of business, doing something right for ourselves, realizing that we have the ability, only us, to make ourselves happy. We've got the King of Swords. Yes, the King of Air. This is about, doing what's right, standing in your power, realizing that when we get this card, it's all about moving forward and about taking care of business for ourselves, right? Standing in our truth and our clarity. But I often think with this King of Swords that somebody could be stepping forward to give us wise counsel. You could be retaining legal counsel here to help you out with something, right? Okay. So it's the mental ability that we have to develop strategies and to make changes that we want to make by using our head, not our heart, right? So this is about not going halfway. This is about stepping out into our power, into our truth, and moving towards our goals. But some of us might need counsel here, and you could be retaining somebody in the legal sector that could be guiding you. Now, coming in next, we've got Spendthrift, and it says waste, debt, and gambling. Oh, Pisces, we're the most addictive sign in the zodiac, and we have to be careful that we don't indulge in things that could cause us lack and loss. So be mindful. Don't be wasteful this day. Make sure that your debts are paid, and don't gamble on things that are not a sure thing. Coming in next, we have the Hermit, and yes, we are going through some self-reflection here when we get the Hermit. It is that card that says we're going to pay attention to what's going on in our life and what it is we truly want. This is getting together with mentors too, people that can guide and lead us and help us process something, and taking that beautiful wisdom and information to be our guiding light, and also to guide and light others' paths as well. So self-reflection, thinking again about what it is you want to do, my Pisces. Okay, angel card number. This is 1221, and it says taking action, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, and taking action. Time to implement long-cherished ideas, Pisces. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust the process. So I said that. We've been through our trials and our trials and challenges. Now we've got the chance to change things, and only we can make that happen. But the universe is guiding us because we've been leaning into our faith. We've been leaning into our intuition, our powers that be, and source, and asking for guidance. So Pisces, you're going to get it. But it might take a little time, because here is the Hangman, and this is waiting. It's a temporary period of pause and not taking action. But while you're there, you're thinking, you're contemplating, you're strategizing, you're dreaming about what it is you're going to do when you get down. Once you finally come to that conclusion and you have the information you need in your database, mark my words, you're going to hit the ground running. So take that time. Take that time to think and contemplate about what it is you want to do. Okay, let's see what we have here for additional information. All right. Changes in our lives for the better. We're making them happen. And the right connections and standing in our truth. We're not going to be wasteful today. We're going to be mindful about that. Okay, what do we got? Well, our first card we've got is Don't Back Down. Our next card we have is Go For It. Our next card we have is Clean Up Loose Ends. And our final card is Know Your Boundaries. What's on the bottom? What's on the bottom? Celebrate. Okay, we'll take that, won't we? Beautiful. All right. Okay, so don't back down. Stand your guard. Stand in your truth, Pisces. You know what it is you want. You're working on that, and go for it. Don't be afraid to do that, because I do think that it's like, you know, you're going to get that happy ever after, because you finally made your mind up to go after it, and you're going to find that you're taking action. This is what this is all about, going for it. You know, having the patience in the, you know, here in the, while you're waiting for it though. You're cleaning up loose ends. You're one of these people that realizes that you have to get things in the past cleaned up before you can move into this new beginning. A lot of you may be doing that physically in your homes or your offices, or just getting the work done. Know your boundaries. You know, Pisces, be mindful of the words you choose and how you transcend that information out into the universe, okay? Knowing your boundaries is a pretty strong representation of not overstepping them, okay? Pisces, you're so helpful, you're so loving, you're so kind, you want to heal the whole world, but sometimes not everybody's ready for us to do that, okay? So think about that. Let them come to you. Okay, you've got reason to celebrate something here. Have a good time and enjoy your beautiful day. I wish you a great remainder to today, and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my fellow mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea.